Tim S. Davis here, real estate investor and Amazon.com bestselling author. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about my book, Senior Housing Simplified. Over the years, I've helped a lot of seniors who have had to do something with the house that they were living in. Many times, the old house is tired and needs a lot of updating. The owner would like to sell the property, but in order to list it on the retail market, they would need to invest some money and get it updated. And many times, people that I work with are on a limited budget or a fixed income, and they can't afford to do the repairs and upgrades that need to be done to sell the house. This is the case of the story that I'm about to tell you about Emma and the challenges she was facing with her living arrangements. Emma was in her late 70s, and she was experiencing a few minor health challenges. She had a small 3-bedroom, 1-bath house that her and her husband had built back in the 1960s. They had lived there all of their married life, and Jack had died a couple of years before I met Emma. She had been living there alone on a fixed income and didn't have the resources to do repairs and regular maintenance on the home. In fact, there were some things that just were not working anymore, and Emma had just decided to live with it. For example, the air conditioner had quit working, and it needed to be replaced at a cost of over $4,500. It was much less for Emma to get a couple of fans and open some windows and let the fans cool it down the best that they could. And then there was the roof. It had a couple of bad spots in it, and this caused there to be a couple of leaks inside. It had been 25 years since the roof had been replaced, and the estimate for the roof now was about $8,200. So when it rained, Emma would get a big pot and she would put it under the areas that were leaking and keep the carpet from getting wet. But that's not the best solution for Emma at this point. So Emma had a couple of health issues that were starting to bother her, and her daughter Gina finally decided, "Mom, you need to come live with me." And that is when Emma gave me a call. She received a copy of my book from a friend at church, and she decided that moving in with Gina was going to be the best option for her at this point in her life. She needed to sell that house, but she needed to sell it as it was because she did not have the resources to fix it up. So when I met Emma and Gina, they were both very sad because there was a lot of memories in that house. That is where Emma and her husband had raised Gina. They had spent more than 4 decades in that house, and this was a hard decision, but they knew that it was the best decision as the house was falling into disrepair and it needed a lot of work. As I discussed with Emma some of the different ways that I could buy the house from her, how I could give her the most money that she would be needing for the house, she really liked the idea of taking her equity in monthly installments. That gave her some extra money every month to do some things that she wanted to do. And since she was on a fixed income, she thought that these installments would be like getting a raise. So she picked that option, and that also gave her the most money that I could possibly give her for her house. Since Emma had chosen the monthly installments, it also gave me more options to what I could do with the house. So then I was able to fix up the house, do the repairs, and actually rent it to a young couple for many, many years. They enjoyed that house. So this is just one example of why I do what I do. I love helping people solve their problems with real estate, especially seniors, since I want to make sure that seniors are treated fairly and with respect. In the book, I cover different topics such as selling your house, making modifications, and staying in your house, other senior housing choices, and the cost of senior housing. The special things that families go through, family members go through when seniors are moving to a different location. These topics and many more are covered in this book. So if you or someone you know is going through some challenging situations with their housing right now, and you think that this information in this book could help them, please let me know as soon as possible. I would like to send them a free copy of my book, and you can request the book by filling out the form below. If you would rather have an electronic version, you can also click on that link below to get a free electronic version. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button, and you'll get notified when we have other videos that come out. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.